commercial break. Check in on Baker Mayfield live for the first time.
All right, what's up, everybody? Oops, a mic on monitoring.
McCaffrey, back-to-back carries to open this one. He gets pulled down by Jihad.
Check. Ah, that's better. All right. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're watching the games. Got the milli lineup up. You can see the only players I've got going right now are Jonathan Taylor, Indy defense, and Logan Thomas. The rest of my lineup is at 4 o'clock or 4:25. So we're gonna see if how long I can keep the stream up before I get hit with a copyright to take it down. Try and keep up with the chat as well, but mostly we'll just be watching the game. I have to have myself up, and I have to have, this is my thought, we have to have myself up, have to have the DK lineup up, otherwise we're just watching an NFL game. I'm definitely going to get hit with a copyright. So I'm hoping with all these other things up in the way that it's enough for me to get away with streaming this so we can watch the games and not get in trouble. So we'll see what happens. All right, so last week the Steelers defense played really well against Joe Burrow. Burrow had 5 turnovers. Defense definitely performed better than expected. I mean, the whole team performed better than expected last week, right? Waddle flying with 21 miles an hour there. Julio Jones also hit almost 21 miles an hour last week, and Saquon Barkley hit over 21 miles an hour last week. What's up, Ibrahim? I am good, man. How are you doing?
Let's go full to Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, the Patriots looked awful last week. This game should be a low-scoring game. The Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots game. Oh, that's a nice pick.
Marcus Williams is number 32 who tipped it. Did he keep his hand under that? That's an incredible play. Totally fooled me. If so, they're ruling this.
I'm gonna get the stream up on my phone so I can see how it looks. How does the stream look? How does it sound?
Every turnover, of course, taking a look at it, and they're gonna take a TV timeout.
That's great, man. Good to hear that you're doing well in school, man. You got to keep up on top of that for sure.
It glances off the hand of Henry. They were not on the same page on that throw from Jones. Levi Wallace over there defensively. For the Steelers, it's 3rd and 8.
You won't see this very often. What I mean, Mac Jones being inaccurate. This ball's thrown well to the inside when it needs to be to the outside towards the sideline.
Hey, it looks like the stream is actually working pretty well, but you guys cannot see my lineup, at least not on mobile. Are you on mobile, Abraham, or are you watching on a laptop or anything? Because that definitely looks like way too small. You guys are unable to see my lineup at all. Maybe I can make that a little bit bigger. And if we make it any bigger, it's going to cover the freaking game. It's unfortunate. Maybe I can make just one section of it bigger. Let's try and work on that. And do that, maybe. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's really tiny on mobile, right? Oh, that's not even what I want to show. Let's see if we can show this a different way. So basically, I know that I'll get a copyright flag if we're just watching the game. So trying to get around that by having some other content up on top of the games. So this is the milli lineup. The lineup that we're looking at here in DK is a milli lineup. I don't think you guys can see the lineup right now. Crap. Just working out the kinks right here. Oh, that might work. So that shows my whole squad. Let's see how to line it up. Right about there. That looks pretty good.
They targeted DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. I believe it was a wheel route up the left sideline there, but just
that's my milli lineup right there. Maybe I can throw that. Yeah, that's getting better. Perfect, but you can't see the scores. There you go. All right. So let's try that. I don't know, man. Cricket match or football? I think it's football. Yeah, it's football, man. This is American football. And basically what I'm doing is we're gambling, and that's my lineup. You see there on the right, my quarterback's Davis Mills, and running him with Rex Burkhead, who had a lot of receptions and carries last week, and then also Brandon Cooks. We're expecting the game between the Texans and the Denver to be a high-scoring game. A lot of people have, well, actually, the books have Houston not scoring many points at all, but I believe that they're going to be able to score some points, hopefully, because if they don't, my lineup is dead in the water for sure. Jonathan Taylor with the Colts defense. Expect the Colts to beat the brakes off of the Jaguars, and if they do, Jonathan Taylor, who's already going to get a ton of work, is going to get extra work right there. This is a division game, though. Allen Robinson had a squeaky wheel. That's what's going on there. Jerry Jeudy is just cheaper. That's why we started him. And then Logan Thomas on the come up, and Hunter Renfrow in another high-scoring game. So that is the thought process behind the guys in the lineup. That if this lineup hits, could be looking at $1 million. So let's focus on the game. Let's see what's going on here. I don't have anybody from the Jets or the Browns. Maybe a defense. I think I started the Jets defense. They're very cheap, but I don't expect very many points in that game either. It's Njoku there.
He can use his body to shield off Joyner. Nice throw, good catch, good completion, first down.
Who's the running back? Is that Nick Chubb? I believe that's Nick Chubb in the backfield. Brissett, 5 for 5 today. And it looked like D'Ernest. There's Chubb running into the freaking 5. Nice work, Chubb. Chubb is so good. Last week, they took Chubb out a lot at the goal line for Kareem Hunt. So it's the Browns elf. What the fuck is that? Brownie the elf. Who's Brownie the elf? Did you see Randall? Randall is world famous football player. Nope, I have no idea who Randall is. All right, is Chubb still in there? They still have Chubb in there, and it looks like they're running an offense they could run out of, which is good, and they did run it, but Chubb got stopped at the line of scrimmage. So we're looking at third down here, 3rd and 3. Very likely going to be Kareem Hunt territory there, which sucks for me because I have Chubb in not a lot of my fantasy teams, but I do have Chubb in my fantasy team. And no Hunt though. Who's that number 10? Scotty Miller? Holy shit, a Scotty Miller signing. You never see that. That's how hurt the Bucs are already with wide receivers. All right, did they take out Chubb? Let's see what's going on here. Oh, Chubb's still in. Beautiful. And they're gonna run it with them again. Get there, Chubb. Get there, get there. Love to see that. Nice touchdown from Chubb, man. He's due too, right? I don't think he had any touchdowns last week. He had a ton of yards, but no touchdowns. So they're feeding him in the red zone this week. You gotta love that. I know I like that. It's going on my fantasy team right there. I don't have any Chubb in the milli, but we're doing okay in the milli. Jonathan Taylor doesn't have very many points right now. I wonder if that's staying alive. I have that window. Looks like it's pretty accurate. Jonathan Taylor with 2 rush yards so far. We're gonna need more than that, buddy.
And then the patience of Chubb to wait for the blocking to develop and the explosion to be able to get Chubb the running.
All right. Uh-oh, did my stream get copyrighted already? You guys still there? I got hit with a copyright already.
Going forward on 4th and short. That was 4th and about mid distance. Zay Jones.
Looks like it got turned on. No, we're still running. No, it says unavailable. What the fuck? What's going on? Suspended for policy violations. Bullshit.
3rd and 1. Ball is loose. I think Demario Davis may have jumped on it. He did. Saints recover. And that has been the Bucs' bugaboo against New Orleans. The turnovers.
We started the show by saying there is something about the Saints versus Tom Brady as a Buccaneer. He is 0 for 4 in 2 years playing in division regular season game against the Saints. Of course, you'll remember the Bucs did knock the Saints out of the playoffs a couple of years ago. The last game of Drew Brees' career, as a matter of fact. But regular season, there has been some voodoo near Bourbon Street that has befuddled the greatest quarterback of all time. So turnover
fuck it.
the Big Easy. Let's come back here to East.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to turn it off. I think they're trying to hit me with a copyright, but I'm pretty sure that we're legit, that what I'm doing is okay, but I don't have time to fight it. I'm not going to try and fight with them now. I'll fight with them off camera some other time.